Good morning, everybody. Hey, welcome to Wednesday, middle of the week, June 7th. Hope that your week is going well. Hey, we ended up in the green yesterday, and we'll talk about that and more when we join the radio crew here in just a second. Before we do that, though, let's not forget that, hey, when it comes to your retirement, there are a few things that you can control when it comes to your investments. And one of them, the biggest one probably, is risk. You can control the amount of risk in your portfolio. You need to know what that risk is and how it lines up with the amount of risk you should have in your portfolio. Give us a call, 863-382-0037 to schedule your core retirement design. Hey, with that, we got Doug joining us here in just a second.
I'm playing all your light favorites. There's Bon Jovi and It's My Life. It's Doug Reese sitting in for Morning Dave here on your Wednesday morning. Time for us to get our midweek check-in with Phillip Statler from Statler Financial Services and find out what's happening with our markets. Hey, Phillip, how are you this morning?
Hey, Doug, doing well today. As we get in halfway through the month right now, so some good news there as we had a pretty good day yesterday. Not sure what today is going to hold, but we're to the point now that this is really the first full week of June. I keep forgetting that. So not much on the way of economic news, but I was looking out a little bit to next week. And next week's kind of a big week. We got the consumer price index and the producer price index comes out next week. So, and retail sales. So next week, economic news is going to be driving the markets for sure as we get into towards the last month of this quarter closing out. So some big numbers coming in next week. Not as much economic news this week. So I was looking at some different things. The big news today, I'm going to say, is China. China came out and really with some disappointing numbers. Their exports fell 7.5% in May. Now, from a year ago, year over year, down 7.5%. They were expecting it to be down, but they expected it to be down only like 0.4%. So that's a huge miss for China, meaning that, United States and other countries aren't buying as much stuff from China right now. So that's putting some pressure on them. And the other thing that kind of flipped on them is imports. What they import from other countries actually dropped only 4.5% from a year ago. They were expecting it to drop like 8%. So they were looking for the best of both, right? Exports to not be down much and imports to be down a lot, right? That would help their economy quite a bit. So, but that's not what they ended up seeing. And so that was putting some pressure definitely on their markets this morning as they've progressed through the day. The other thing that came out was mortgage applications. Mortgage applications, even though interest rates fell just a little bit, they fell about 0.1% on average, but mortgage applications fell about 2% for the week, and they're down 27% from a year ago, which would be expected based on the climate interest rates that we've seen. Looking to see, this is getting towards the end of earnings season, so it's hard to find anybody really reporting, but it did come up with a couple that did report. One of them was Stitch Fix. They reported their third quarter revenue and adjusted earnings came in above expectations. They're really working on improving their efficiencies and maintaining some profitability and some cash flow during this next quarter. And they're getting a nice bump. I mean, they're a cheap stock, Doug. They're only trading at they closed yesterday probably at about $3.65. They're up 9.5% this morning. So still a big move for them. GameStop reports today after the market closes today. They're expected to do better than expected right now. We won't know until the end of the day what that really looks like for them. The other company that reported was not a company I'd really ever heard of before. It's called Yext, Y-E-X-T. They're an online marketing firm, and they reported better than expected results for this last quarter. They actually earned a profit of 8 cents a share, and came in at almost $100 million of revenue. They were expected to make about 5 cents a share. So they had a good quarter as well. They're trading up today 17.7%. So nice to see some good news out there that's floating into the markets. Yesterday at the close, we ended up across the board, not by a lot, but hey, it was green ink and we'll take it. The S&P 500 was up $10, closed at $4,283. I think I saw a headline that said that that's the best close they've had since last August, if I'm not mistaken. The Dow up $10, which is basically nothing. And the NASDAQ up about $47. They closed at 13,276. So at least everything was a tinge of green as we closed out yesterday. Heading into today, we are on the right place here. We have a tinge of green again heading out. The Dow is up about $13. The S&P 500 is up $4 and the NASDAQ 100 is up 10. So when I say it's a tinge of green, I mean a tinge, not much. It'll be interesting to see what way the market heads at the open, because it's just so skinny right now in terms of the trading volume. On silver's basically flat right now, still under 24 at $23.68 an ounce. Gold is down about 1/3% at $1,974 an ounce. Crude oil is up 1.1% from last night's close. Now it's about where it was yesterday when you and I talked at $72. I wish it was 17. $72.59 a barrel right now. But it closed down yesterday below that. So it's just bouncing back up overnight to about where it was yesterday. I know I haven't seen much change in the gas prices. I drive by the gas station on Hammock Road. So not too bad there. When we look at the Asian markets and Europe markets, Europe is actually mixed to even. Actually, it's pretty close to even right now, like little red, little green. Asian markets, I expect to be down significantly. We got the Nikkei down 1.8%. Actually, the Shanghai is actually even right now. So based on their numbers, that's probably not a bad thing. You know, as we head into retirement, there's so many things that we cannot control, but you can control the amount of risk you have in your portfolio. And that's why we developed our core retirement design to help you determine what that looks like for you. Give us a call at 863-382-0037. And let us help you walk through our core retirement design. And then join us this weekend for the Statler Financial Radio Show, 6 a.m. and noon on Saturday, 10 a.m. Sunday morning on Highlands News Talk 730, 95.3 FM.
All right, Phillip. Hopefully Dave will be back tomorrow morning. Well, I'm not saying hopefully. He is going to be back tomorrow morning.
You're not showing up no matter what, right? He's got to be here.
I'll be on call if something happens, but hopefully he's back tomorrow morning. He'll be with you. Appreciate the update, and I hope you have a great rest of your Wednesday. We will talk to you tomorrow.
All right, man. Hey, I've enjoyed it. Have a great day.
All right, Phil. Take care. You can't see it.
Hey, folks, again, I want to thank you for joining us halfway through the week. Hope it's going well for you. Join us again tomorrow, same time, same place. Until then, have a great day.